the face who runs the place.
I am the best thing going today.
Rest in peace.
The future is standing in front of you.
And now, KFC presents WWE Clash of Champions.
Welcome everybody to the next SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view of the new era as we welcome you tonight to a sold-out crowd here in Reno, Nevada. Welcome everybody to Clash of Champions. The following contest is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. And we are set to kick things off with Cruiserweight action, as here comes the challenger to the WWE Cruiserweight title. That is Tyson Kidd, accompanied to the ring by his wife Natalya. And this is the second opportunity here in the new era for Tyson Kidd to capture the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Tyson Kidd took on the champion TJP at the No Mercy pay-per-view last month, but wound up unsuccessful in capturing the championship. Tonight he gets his rematch. Will Tyson Kidd, this time around, be able to defeat TJ Perkins and become the new Cruiserweight Champion? We are about to find out as we kick things off here tonight with Cruiserweight action. And here comes the champion. TJP now makes his way down to the ring. And TJP has been the WWE Cruiserweight Champion since the title was introduced at the SummerSlam pay-per-view. TJP was able to win a Battle Royal, outlasting 5 other Cruiserweights to become the WWE Cruiserweight Champion. This matchup could go very differently to their matchup at the No Mercy pay-per-view, because Tyson Kidd now knows what he's getting himself into. He knows the moves in the arsenal of TJP, and he knows what to expect from TJ Perkins here this evening. This matchup could go very differently to their match at No Mercy last month. Introducing the participants. First, the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Tyson Kidd. The last graduate of the famous Heart Dungeon. And introducing his opponent from Los Angeles, California, he is the current WWE Cruiserweight Champion, TJP. So these two submission-based wrestlers are ready to lock up in their official rematch for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. This could potentially be the final shot that Tyson Kidd gets at that championship right there. Tyson Kidd no doubt has that in the back of his mind, and that could also affect his performance here this evening. As here we go, our first matchup of the evening here at Clash of Champions, and we are underway. Tyson Kidd versus TJP for the WWE Cruiserweight title. And TJP starting things off by taking Kidd down to the mat with that STO. Oh, and he follows it up with a DDT. And TJP gaining the upper hand here in the early stages of this matchup. But as I say that, Tyson Kidd with the knee there to the gut of the champion. Oh, and now he follows it up with a swinging neck breaker. Taking Perkins down to the mat, but only momentarily, as TJP right back up to a vertical base. Following up now with a Hurricane Rana is the champion. And now Tyson Kidd back up to his feet as TJP sends him off the ropes. And here's TJP, uh-oh, caught though as he went for the Hurricane Rana. There's the powerbomb from the challenger, and he follows it up with a big boot to the face. And now look at Tyson Kidd going after the legs here of the champion, weakening them down for the sharpshooter or even the dungeon lock perhaps. Two great submission-based wrestlers battling it out right now as we kick off this pay-per-view event. TJP now with a vertical suplex. And there's a big shot by the champ now as Tyson Kidd drives his knee into the gut of the champion once more. TJP now off the ropes, and there's a single leg drop kick by Tyson Kidd. TJP now though with the arm drag, taking Kidd down to one knee. Forearm smashes. Tyson gets back up to his feet. Now TJP with the head scissor takedown, and there's a dab. A dab there by the Duke of Dab, as he calls himself. And now there's a big right hand by TJP, as now from behind Tyson lands on his feet though, and there's a spinning back kick. And this matchup is going to be fast paced, as you would expect with these two cruiserweight athletes. And now Tyson Kidd with a snap suplex into the first cover of the match, and a kick out at one. More damage needs to be made if Tyson Kidd wants to become the champion tonight. Oh, big knee right there to the skull of TJP. TJP now though with the reversal sends Kidd to the apron, and there's a shoulder tackle, and now the champion with the sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. And now TJP gonna go after the legs of Tyson Kidd now. These two men need to get themselves back inside the ring before the count of 10. Otherwise, Tyson Kidd's opportunity here this evening will go out of the window. Champion's advantage in effect here in this match, which means that if TJP gets himself counted out or disqualified, then he'll keep the title. I hardly doubt that TJP is the kind of guy who will take that shortcut though. As now TJP off the top rope. Hurricane Rana this time delivers it, and now he gets into the cover, putting the pressure here on Kidd to retain the title now. Kick out this time at 2 by Kidd. And now TJP lining up the face of Tyson, as there's a big stomp. Stomp to the face of Tyson Kidd, and now TJP has Tyson up on his shoulder as he hangs him out to dry there on the top rope. Tyson Kidd being picked back up to his feet. TJP with the right hand. Here comes that chicken wing gutbuster, but no, Tyson rolls it through. Pinning predicament now for the champion. Shoulders are down, but TJP with a cover of his own. Oh, but Tyson turns things around once again. Cover here. And TJP with another cover to retain. No, Tyson cover again to win the title. No, kick out at 2 to end that pinning sequence. My goodness, what action. As there's a Saito suplex now by Tyson Kidd. And now Tyson Kidd lining up the champion here. Maybe looking for something big, as there's a double leg takedown. Tyson's looking for the sharpshooter, and he's got it locked in. Tyson Kidd with the sharpshooter locked in. Is TJP going to submit? Do we have a new champion? If TJP submits, Tyson Kidd will win the title with TJP not going down that easy as he manages to escape. Spinning back kick now by TJ Perkins. And now TJP front face lock lets go of Kidd and delivers the forearm. And now Tyson Kidd going to be sent across the ring into the other corner. Uh-oh, Tyson caught him and planted him into the mat to win the championship right now. Kick out at 2 by Perkins. And now Tyson Kidd tries to get TJP back up to his feet, but there's a double leg takedown, this time by the champion. And now TJP up to the second rope. He's measuring his challenger. TJP with another Hurricane Rana, this time off the second rope. Hooking the outside leg now to retain the title. And Tyson kicks out once more. What a matchup to open up this pay-per-view. Unbelievable action happening in the ring right now. As now, wait a second. Oh, right to the eye by Tyson. Tyson just raked the eye of TJ Perkins. And now TJP sent into the corner. And Tyson with a stomp. And now, uh-oh, TJP has been set up. There's the leg drop to the back of the neck. Tyson Kidd may be closing in on winning the championship. Here's the cover. Shoulders are down. And TJP still with life left within him. TJP showing off the heart of a champion right now as he manages to stay alive here in this match. Tyson up top. Moonsault into the cover. The leg has been hooked, but TJP again kicks out. And now Tyson Kidd transitioning into the armbar. The armbar locked in. Another submission maneuver by the last graduate of the famous Heart Dungeon. Is TJP going to tap out now? No. TJP fighting out of it. Another submission escaped by Perkins. Tyson now in the corner once again. And now TJP sets up Kidd on the second rope. Here's the champion. Drop kick on the apron. And now TJP may be closing in on retaining the title. What is TJP's next move going to be? Oh, wait a minute, Natalya, Tyson's wife getting involved, distracting Perkins. And look at this, Tyson from behind, roll up, not like this, shoulders are down to win the championship. No, TJP still in this. Big right hand now by Tyson. Went for the chop, but Perkins blocked it. And now looking for the detonation kick. But Kidd lands on his feet. Oh, and takes out the legs with that drop kick. Does Tyson Kidd. And now Tyson Kidd sending Perkins back into the corner again. And now Tyson Kidd maybe looking for that leg drop to the back of the neck again. Yes, he is. TJP in position, and there it is. The leg drop once again to the back of the neck of TJP. Can Tyson capitalize though? Tyson Kidd, Tope Atomico over the top rope. Is that enough to become the Cruiserweight Champion? No, TJP once again stays in this match. And now Tyson Kidd again, maybe looking for the sharpshooter. He locked this in earlier, but this time DDT by TJ Perkins. Great counter. And there's a stomp to the back. Snapmare takedown now by the champion, following it up with a drop kick to the back. And now Tyson Kidd may be reeling as TJP looks for the chicken wing gutbuster. This time he nails it. Double knees to the chest. Is it enough to retain the title? Shoulders are down. Oh, but Tyson Kidd kicks out once again. And now TJP maybe looking for the detonation kick once more. Couldn't connect it the first time. Will he be able to connect it this time? Tyson Kidd is up on the shoulders. There it is. Detonation kick to the challenger. TJP hooking the outside leg to retain the title. He got him. TJP remains the WWE Cruiserweight Champion. Let's take a look at that again. TJP could not connect this the first time around, but he catches it the second time. Tyson Kidd laid out at the hands of that detonation kick, and TJP retains the title. Congratulations to TJ Perkins. He remains the WWE Cruiserweight Champion here tonight to kick off Clash of Champions. What an opening matchup. Welcome back everybody to the Clash of Champions pay-per-view, as here comes the show-off. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Hollywood, Florida, Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler making his way down to the ring, and this past Tuesday night on SmackDown Live, Dolph Ziggler issued a challenge to the Freak, Lars Sullivan. I stated this past Tuesday night on the Blue Brand that there is a fine line between bravery and stupidity. I cannot believe that the show-off is actually going to go through with this. Dolph Ziggler set to take on Lars Sullivan here tonight at Clash of Champions. We are about to find out if Dolph Ziggler has made a brave choice or a stupid one, as there is the Freak. Introducing his opponent, from Denver, Colorado, Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan week after week has attacked his opponents in the ring after the bell has sounded for the end of the match, and Dolph Ziggler had about enough of it a few weeks ago. Dolph Ziggler came out to the ring after one of Lars Sullivan's matches and super kicked him in the face, sending a message to the Freak. Dolph Ziggler has called Lars Sullivan a bully that needs to be stood up to, and that is exactly what Dolph Ziggler is doing here tonight. He challenged Lars Sullivan to this matchup this evening, and Dolph Ziggler intends to teach Sullivan a lesson here tonight. There's the bell and we are underway. Ziggler versus Sullivan, as there's a big kick by Lars. And now Dolph Ziggler picked up. Oh, as Sullivan drives his knee into the back and slams Ziggler into the mat with force. And Sullivan gaining the upper hand as this matchup begins. Look at this power from Lars Sullivan. Gorilla press slam. And this is not looking good for the show-off early on here. Oh, but as I say that, Ziggler pushing Sullivan away. And now here comes Ziggler unloading with some rights. Went for the chop there, but Sullivan, oh, just launching Ziggler across the ring. And now slamming Ziggler into the mat after picking him up by his skull. And now Sullivan with some crushing forearms to the skull of Ziggler as well. And look at Lars Sullivan. He is in full control of this match, but again, as I say that, commentator's curse right there. Ziggler now off the right hand, sets Sullivan up against the ropes, and now look at Ziggler not backing down as he delivers some big right hands to the back of Sullivan, follows it up with a kick to the face. Sullivan, though, immediately gets back up to his feet. But look at Ziggler taking it to Lars Sullivan as Ziggler gets sent to the outside now. And Sullivan will follow. And this matchup will continue now on the outside as Lars Sullivan, oh, gutbuster there to Ziggler. And these two have up until a count of 10 to get back inside the ring, otherwise they'll be counted out by the official. As now Dolph Ziggler sends Sullivan into the steel steps. And Ziggler buying himself a bit of time now to regroup, refocus, and re-strategize. Sullivan makes it back up to his feet on the outside after going into those steel steps. And now he's back inside the ring. The matchup rolls on as Ziggler is up on the shoulder of Sullivan. Sent into that turnbuckle goes Ziggler, and now planted into the mat off that power slam. Lars Sullivan with a lot of power at his disposal. Ziggler needs to watch out for these power maneuvers from the Freak as Sullivan drives his elbows into the shoulders of the show-off. Ziggler picked back up to his feet now and is able to reverse Lars Sullivan. Inverted DDT there by Ziggler. And now Ziggler getting Sullivan back up to his feet, and there's a big drop kick, driving Sullivan to the outside of the ring. WWE fans here tonight 110% behind the show-off, as here comes Ziggler once again. Sullivan up against the ropes off that headbutt as he gets sent off the ropes, and there's a sleeper slam by Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler doing way better than I ever anticipated. I think Ziggler is proving a lot of people wrong here tonight, as Sullivan gets sent into the corner, and there's a Stinger Splash. Dolph Ziggler with the Stinger Splash. And now Ziggler measuring Sullivan. What has Ziggler got planned for the Freak here? Ziggler, Famouser. The Famouser to Sullivan. Is that enough to put away the Freak? First cover, I believe, of this match, and Sullivan is able to power out at the count of 1. More damage needs to be made as... Oh, wait a minute. Ziggler with the zigzag. Where the hell did that come from? Here's the cover once again by Ziggler. And again, Sullivan kicks out. This time at the count of 2. Ziggler can't let that kick out get to him here. He needs to stay on Lars Sullivan. Chop across the chest by Ziggler, and Sullivan's going to be whipped off the ropes again. Ziggler, though, missing that drop kick this time. And now here comes Sullivan with some big shots and a clothesline. And just like that, Sullivan back into this match, but Ziggler back up to a vertical base. And here comes the show-off crossbody, sending both men to the outside. That crossbody sent both men flying to the outside over the top rope. And now Dolph Ziggler lining up Sullivan. Super kick on the outside of the ring. Sullivan is down. Ziggler heading back inside now. And the referee starting to count out Lars Sullivan. Off the super kick. Can Dolph Ziggler win this match? By count out perhaps. As the referee holds back Ziggler. I don't think Ziggler wants to win this way. I think Ziggler wants to get Sullivan back in the ring. But I think Sullivan will do that on his own accord. Yes, he will. And here comes Ziggler. Another drop kick there to Sullivan. Sullivan may be reeling. Dolph Ziggler may be closing in on a victory as there's another Stinger Splash. And now Dolph Ziggler. Clothesline. And another one. Here comes the show-off, taking it to Lars Sullivan. I never thought I'd see the day. Another Stinger Splash by Ziggler. Sullivan down. And Dolph Ziggler may be thinking Famouser again. He's lining up Sullivan. But this time Sullivan gets out of the way. Big right hand to the back. And now, oh no. Ziggler may have just got caught. Freak accident. The freak accident by Lars Sullivan. Cover. And Sullivan puts away the show-off. Dolph Ziggler gave that match everything he had, but it just was not enough to put away the Freak. As we take a look back at this again, nobody home for that second Famouser, and Sullivan capitalizing with the Freak accident, and that was enough to put away Dolph Ziggler. Well, I think a lot of people rode out Dolph Ziggler here tonight, but that was one hell of an effort. Ziggler gave that everything he had, but it simply was not enough to take down the Freak. What an effort by Dolph Ziggler. He outseeded my expectations, I'll say that. I ruled out Ziggler completely here tonight when the matchup was first announced, but he proved me wrong. That was one hell of an effort by the show-off. Lars Sullivan, though, walks out tonight with the victory here at Clash of Champions. He remains undefeated here in the new era of WWE. Well, coming up next here at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view, the SmackDown Women's Championship will be defended as Becky Lynch takes on one of the most charismatic women on the indie scene right now in Toni Storm. The following contest is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is Tony time. As there is one of the most charismatic women on the indie circuit right now. That is Toni Storm. I cannot believe that this is actually going to happen. Toni Storm set to make her WWE debut here tonight as she competes for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Toni Storm versus Becky Lynch. What a match this is going to be. I have no idea how Shane McMahon managed to get Toni Storm to compete here tonight, but I'm not going to bother asking because the most important thing is we're going to see it. I cannot wait for this match. This has match of the night potential written all over it. Toni Storm at the age of 10 fell in love with professional wrestling, and just 12 years later, she has been in the business for almost a decade, winning championships in every corner of the planet. And tonight she makes her WWE debut against this woman, the Irish lass kicker, Becky Lynch. This is going to be one hell of a match. I can barely contain myself if you can't tell. Becky Lynch won the SmackDown Women's title from the Thunder from Down Under, Emma, at the No Mercy pay-per-view last month. And here she is tonight, defending it against a newcomer to the WWE, Toni Storm. Introducing the participants. First, the challenger from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm. And introducing her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, she is the current SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch versus Toni Storm is happening, and it is happening right now here at Clash of Champions. Shane McMahon, you are a bloody good general manager. Need I say more? That is what is at stake, guys. The SmackDown Women's Championship. In Toni Storm's very first match here in WWE, she could become the SmackDown Women's Champion as we are underway. And these two women will lock up to begin proceedings in the center of the ring. And this is going to be a technical masterpiece. As Toni Storm has the hammerlock applied, Becky Lynch is able to escape and now has the headlock applied here on Storm. Side headlock takedown by Becky Lynch, and the champion delivers that right hand to the skull of her challenger. And now Toni Storm now with the headlock. As Becky Lynch tries to escape this predicament, and she does. Storm now off the ropes, able to reverse that calf kick. And there's a massive forearm. Becky Lynch though reversing back. And now Lynch, crucifix driver early on here in this contest. Becky Lynch will need to look out for what Toni Storm calls Storm Zero, a devastating maneuver indeed. And speaking of devastating, Storm just gets slammed onto her own arm, and now Lynch with the leg drop off the second rope. Lynch holding nothing back early on to retain her championship, as here's the cover and a kick out at one by Storm. More damage needs to be made as now Becky Lynch applying the head scissors. But Toni Storm is able to escape. Great escape there by the challenger. As, oh, what a backbreaker that was. Unique backbreaker is what that was. As now Toni Storm looks to target the arm of Becky Lynch here now. And this is interesting because Becky Lynch is usually the one that targets her opponent's arms. Toni Storm perhaps utilizing a similar strategy here tonight for this matchup. As Becky Lynch is picked back up to her feet and sent into the corner. And now here's Toni Storm with the hip attack. Now Becky Lynch may be in some trouble right now as she catches that hip attack. And there's a stomp right to the chest. First the hip attack to the chest and then a stomp. And there is that charisma from Toni Storm that I was talking about. Storm, one of the most charismatic women that I've ever seen compete in the squared circle. As now Lynch off the Fireman's Carry takeover, looking to capitalize here, is the champion. Snap suplex there by Becky Lynch. And now into the head scissors again. And this time Becky Lynch with some elbows to the skull as well. And Lynch now putting the pressure here on her challenger. Another cover, but yet again, another 1 count also. Oh, nobody home there for that drop kick. And Toni Storm with a massive headbutt to the chest of Becky. And there's a soccer ball kick now to the back as well. Toni Storm also holding nothing back here in this championship encounter. As now look at this. Sit out face buster by Storm. Into the cover. And a kick out by Becky at 1. Oh, but notice how Toni Storm transitions right into a submission. Cloverleaf. A modified cloverleaf to be precise. Locked in here on the champion. Is the submission specialist gonna submit? No. Lynch instead fights out of the submission maneuver. And now Becky Lynch is going to send Storm into the corner. And now Becky Lynch grabs a hold of the arm now of Toni Storm. And this cannot be a good sign for the challenger. As Becky Lynch off the top rope, jumping arm breaker. That will do some damage to the arms of Storm. As here's another cover now by Becky Lynch. Shoulders are down, and Storm is able to kick out this time at 2. Lynch getting closer to retaining her championship, as now Lynch continues to target the arm of Toni Storm. Oh, Becky may be looking for the Bexploder, but Toni Storm with a knee lift. And now Becky Lynch going to be sent off the ropes. Storm misses out on a drop kick of her own. Oh, but manages to rebound with that shot to the skull. And now Lynch caught up here. Storm with a capture suplex. Is that enough to win the championship? Storm into the cover, and Lynch is able to kick out at 1. Just a 1 count there for Toni Storm, as there's a big drop kick to the back of the champion. And Storm with a chop across the chest, a forearm to the skull, and a drop kick to end that combination. And once again, the charisma of Storm coming into play. As now Lynch is picked back up to her feet. Storm tried the elbow. Lynch, though, looking for the Bexploder again. Storm inside cradle to win the championship here. No, Lynch turning the cover over. And a kick out by Storm at 1. Elbow now by Storm. And now a suplex maybe. Oh, no, backstabber. I thought she was going to go for the suplex. Instead, turned it into a backstabber. And now Toni Storm goes for the chop. Lynch is able to block it. Elbow smash. And now, uh-oh, there's the Bexploder suplex. Called it that time. Did the champion. And now Lynch looks to capitalize. But Toni Storm, wait a minute. Hurricane Rana to Becky Lynch. Great counter. And now Toni Storm is going to send Lynch into the corner once again. How is Storm going to follow this up? Kick there, and a stomp, and a hip attack as well. What a combo there by Storm in the corner. Here's the cover to win the title. No, Lynch is able to stay in it. Becky Lynch is able to kick out at the count of 2. And now Toni Storm gets Lynch back up to her feet, delivers that shot to the back. And now what is Toni thinking? Lynch is up against the ropes, and now Toni Storm sends her outside the ring. WWE fans on their feet. What a matchup this has been thus far. As now, wait a minute. Toni Storm with that look in her eye. Tope Suicida. Taking out the champion on the outside of the ring. And the WWE fans giving their appreciation to these two female athletes. Lynch sent back inside the ring, Storm following. And now Storm looking to follow up, but Lynch with a knee. A knee lift there by Becky. And now Becky looking to mount a comeback here in this match. Jumping arm breaker by the champion into the Fujiwara armbar. Is Storm going to submit here? Toni Storm could give in, no. Becky Lynch releases the armbar. Gonna try something else. Oh, but Storm is able to reverse it. Whatever it was, caught Becky in the face with that chop. And now the suplex into the backstabber once again. And now Toni Storm may be looking for Storm Zero. If this hits, we may have a new champion. Storm setting it up. Storm Zero. That could be it. We may have a new SmackDown Women's Champion. Storm into the cover. Hooks the outside leg. Lynch was able to kick out of it somehow. Unbelievable match. What a showing for both of these women. As now here comes the challenger. Couple of clotheslines. Followed by that leg lariat. And now Storm gets Lynch back up to her feet. Sends Lynch into a corner, now does Storm. Hip attack once again. Toni Storm is on fire right now. As wait a minute. Snap German suplex with a bridge to win the championship. New champion, no. Oh my word. Becky Lynch showing the heart of a champion right now as there's a jab to the midsection of Toni Storm and another slam. Once again, as Storm lands on her arm. And now another Bexploder. A second Bexploder to Toni Storm. Is that enough to retain the title? No, Storm stays in it. Holy hell. Living up to the hype is an understatement at this point. As now Becky Lynch repositioning Toni Storm. Oh, and there's a stomp right to the arm. Becky's doing the damage to the arm of Toni Storm as Bexploder, no. Another knee and a drop kick to follow. Toni Storm now looking for a comeback here in this contest. Becky's going to be sent into the corner once more. And Toni Storm with a headbutt. Another headbutt by Storm. And uh-oh, she's calling for that hip attack again. This time with a run-up. That could be it. But Toni Storm not going to go for the cover. Instead, Storm packages up Becky Lynch for another capture suplex. And now here comes Toni Storm. Another hip attack to the midsection of Becky Lynch. Oh, but Becky with the jawbreaker. Nice counter. And now Lynch with the hammerlock. Into the reverse DDT. Innovative move there by the champion. Is that going to be enough to retain the title? No, it isn't. Toni Storm remains in this matchup yet again. And now here come those vicious elbows to the skull of the challenger. And oh no, wait a minute. Becky Lynch is going to go all out to retain her title here tonight. Lynch is up top. Elbow to the heart of Toni Storm. And now Becky Lynch channeling the energy of the WWE fans as they are all on their feet for this SmackDown Women's Championship matchup. Storm kicking away Becky there. Lynch tried to go after the legs. Storm said, I don't think so. And now Storm taking Lynch down to the mat. Bridging through into the armbar. The armbar locked in here by Storm. And oh my goodness. The arm is not meant to bend like that. It's the submission specialist. Becky Lynch gonna tap. No, she isn't. She manages to escape the armbar. How is Lynch still alive here in this match? Storm getting sent into the corner again. And now Becky. Oh my goodness. Becky Lynch setting up Storm on the top turnbuckle. What is this? Becky Lynch with a Hurricane Rana off the top rope. That's gotta be it, surely. This has got to be it. The cover to retain. Oh my gosh. Storm kicking out yet again. What is it going to take to put one of these women down? Storm now up on the shoulders of Becky Lynch. Lynch hangs her out to dry there on the top rope. The end of this matchup surely has to be nigh. As, oh wait a minute, a third Bexploder to Toni Storm. And now Becky Lynch. Wait a minute, what is... Oh, Lynch. Lynch just called for the end. Lynch is calling for the disarmer. Does Toni Storm know it's coming though? Becky Lynch getting Storm back up to her feet. Becky trying to lock it in. And she does. The disarmer has been locked in. Disarmer on Storm. What is Storm going to do? Becky to retain the title. And she does. Storm taps out. Becky Lynch remains SmackDown Women's Champion. Well, I stated that this could be the match of the night. Bloody hell. That was a match of the year candidate, in my opinion. That was absolutely unbelievable. That definitely lived up to the hype. And ladies and gentlemen, I can say to you right now that the WWE fans here tonight in Reno are giving Storm and Becky Lynch a standing ovation. Job well done, ladies. Welcome back, everybody, to Clash of Champions. And here comes Bray Wyatt. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt was attacked 2 weeks ago on SmackDown Live by his former Wyatt family members, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. And oh, wait a minute, speaking of whom, there they are. Harper not wasting any time at going after his former leader as Luke Harper attacks Bray Wyatt on the ramp. Harper not going to wait for the bell. He is going right after his former leader, looking to teach Bray Wyatt a lesson here tonight on pay-per-view. But now Bray Wyatt trying to fight back. Elbows to the god of Harper, creating separation. But Harper sending Bray Wyatt towards the ring now. And now Luke Harper gonna send Bray into the ring so the matchup can get underway. And here we go. The bell has rung. And here comes Harper, unloading on his former leader to begin the match. Big shots there to Bray Wyatt. And now Harper. Oh wait, no, Wyatt with the reversal. And there's a splash in the corner. Bray Wyatt turning the tables here now on Luke Harper. As Wyatt looks for the slam. Harper now with the reversal of his own, and there's a massive uppercut. And now Harper getting Bray back up to a vertical base. And now Harper sending Bray into the corner. Oh, and going after the throat now of Bray Wyatt is Luke Harper as he sends Wyatt down to the mat. And now Harper ascending to the second rope. And here's Harper with a fist right to the face of Wyatt. Luke Harper in control of this matchup right now as the WWE fans are behind him. And now Wyatt makes it back up to his feet. And here comes Harper, but he missed that big shot there. And now Wyatt looks to capitalize on it. Harper's on the apron. Wyatt looking for a suplex. Harper, though, able to block, and he plants Bray into the mat, face first. And now Wyatt on the outside of the ring. But now he's back in again. And uh-oh, Bray Wyatt catching Harper dead in his tracks. Pump handle slam. And now slamming the arm of Harper into the mat is Bray Wyatt. And now here comes Bray. Oh, but Harper slapping his former leader before sending him off the ropes. And there's a massive clothesline. Eric Rowan at ringside, and I bet that Rowan would love to be in that ring right now, teaching Bray Wyatt a lesson as well. But tonight, it is just one-on-one, Harper versus Bray. As now Bray Wyatt uppercut there to Harper. And now Bray Wyatt, single underhook suplex to follow. And there's a kick right to the face. Oh, but Bray missed that kick. And now Harper looking to capitalize. Face first into the mat again goes Bray. And now the Eater of Worlds picked back up to his feet as he catches that European uppercut. And there's an elbow by Harper into the chest of Bray Wyatt. Luke Harper back in control as now Bray Wyatt sent into the corner once again, but he catches Harper in his tracks with that slam. Here's the cover and a kick out at 1. Only a 1 count there for Bray. More damage needs to be made. As now Bray Wyatt, big kick right there to the back of the head. And now Harper picked back up to his feet. Bray Wyatt takes him down again though with that snapmare takedown. Goes for the headbutt but catches that elbow instead. Harper went for the super kick. Wyatt able to dodge. And now Bray, Uranagi. Oh, but look at this. Eric Rowan getting involved now. Distracting Bray Wyatt. And usually I'd be against this, but turnabout fair play. As Harper with another European uppercut. Wyatt backed into the turnbuckle. And Harper with some vicious elbows. Vicious elbows there by Luke Harper as he tries to get Bray back up to his feet again, but Bray Wyatt with the arm drag. Harper though right back up to his feet. Wyatt catches Harper in his tracks. And now Bray Wyatt with another snapmare takedown. And this time follows up with some elbows to the shoulders of Luke Harper. And the Bray is going to kill your chance ringing throughout this arena as Wyatt looks for Sister Abigail. Harper though able to counter. Arm drag by Harper. Goes for the shot but Wyatt blocked it. And now Bray. Oh, power slam. Takes Harper down to the mat. Now here comes Bray. Goes for the double axe handle there. Harper though able to evade it. Another European uppercut. And another uppercut to the throat of Bray Wyatt. 2 uppercuts in a row. There by Luke Harper. And now Harper showing off his power. Over the head of Luke Harper goes Bray Wyatt. Tremendous amounts of power on display there. This is all about revenge for Luke Harper. Remember this past Tuesday night on SmackDown Live, Harper compared being a Wyatt family member to being a slave. This matchup is deeply personal for Luke Harper as Harper another fist to the face of Bray. And now Bray Wyatt being picked back up to his feet. Harper, discus clothesline out of nowhere. Into the cover. Is this it? Shoulders down, but Bray is able to kick out. Only just though. What a close call that was. As now Bray Wyatt trips up the leg of Harper. And now into a desperation cover perhaps. And Harper's able to stay in it as well. And now Bray Wyatt showing off his arrogance as he taunts away to the WWE fans. Oh, and there's a mat slam. Planting Harper back first into the mat. Another senton by Bray. All the weight of Bray Wyatt crashing down on the midsection of Luke Harper as Harper now delivers the forearm. And a massive shot sets Wyatt up against the ropes. And now Luke Harper's going to hang Bray Wyatt out to dry on the top rope. And again, the WWE fans are firmly behind Luke Harper here this evening as Harper backs himself up into the corner. Harper measuring his former leader here for something big, no doubt. Harper with the big boot to the chest of Bray Wyatt. And is that enough to put this matchup away? Here's another cover and a kick out. Again by Bray Wyatt. Wyatt able to hang into this matchup with a kick out there at 2. And now Harper's getting frustrated as he bashes the skull of Bray into the mat. And now Luke Harper shot there to the back of Bray Wyatt. And Harper sets Bray up against the ropes. Luke Harper follows up with a clothesline. Sending Bray Wyatt to the outside now. And no way. No way are we about to see this. Luke Harper with the tope suicida. Are you kidding me? What a show of agility on display there, as now Bray Wyatt able to reverse Harper on the outside and send him back inside the ring. Harper now though with the elbow, and Bray sent into the corner once more. Harper with a massive clothesline. And Harper falls into the cover, shoulders down once again, but Bray is able to stay in it. Another kick out at 2 by Bray Wyatt. And the Bray is going to kill your chance are back out in force, as Luke Harper with that kick to the gut. And there's a butterfly suplex to follow. And now Luke Harper once again unloading on his former leader with some big right hands. Eric Rowan continuing to look on, as now Harper goes for the shot, but Bray Wyatt delivers one of his own. And now, oh no, another Uranagi to Harper. But again, Rowan providing the distraction, and Harper takes advantage of it. Usually Bray Wyatt is the one who takes advantage of distractions. Pump handle slam again by Bray. And now Bray again looks for Sister Abigail. Harper may be in trouble. Sister Abigail delivered. Here's the cover, but Rowan again providing the distraction, this time to the referee. This is very conflicting, because Bray Wyatt deserves all of this pain. He needs to know what it's like to be distracted, because he's done it so frequently in his career, but at the same time, it is wrong. I mean, Harper's practically cheating, but is it a bad thing in this instance? That can be debated. As Harper with the stunner to escape the chinlock. Wyatt sent off the ropes. Harper, what is this? Oh my word! Wheelbarrow suplex. What impact! And now Luke Harper. Super kick. Right to the face. Harper exhausted though. Harper's down on one knee momentarily as he recuperates. And now Wyatt picked back up to his feet again. Luke Harper now following up with a sidewalk slam. What a matchup this has been. Back and forth here in this matchup, as now Luke Harper went for something, but Bray is able to counter. Pushes Harper away, and now Bray Wyatt slams Harper back first into the mat. And Harper needs a breather. Harper rolling to the outside, and here comes Bray to follow. Eric Rowan needs to hold himself back here. He can't get involved, otherwise there'll be a disqualification. Bray Wyatt picked back up to his feet and sent back inside the ring now. Harper's going to follow. Oh my goodness, Harper's going to go up top. What is this madman thinking? Luke Harper with vengeance on the mind, as there's a missile drop kick off the top rope. Is that going to be enough to put this matchup away? No, another kick out. And now Bray Wyatt picked back up to his feet again. Luke Harper with the bear hug. Submission maneuver locked in. Harper's going to try and make Bray Wyatt submit to him. Ultimate humiliation. Harper trying to make Bray submit, but Bray Wyatt now fighting out of this bear hug. Oh! Bell clap will do the trick. And now Bray Wyatt hoists Harper up on his shoulders. And Bray Wyatt hanging Harper out to dry now. Returning the favour from early on in the match. Here's the cover now by Bray, and a kick out by Luke Harper at 2. Stomp now to the back by Bray. And oh no, here comes another senton. Yes! To the midsection of Luke Harper. Another senton by Bray. Bray is going to kill your chance once again. Another Uranagi. That's the third one now. Oh, and there's a vicious stomp to the face by Bray Wyatt. And the self-professed Eater of Worlds may look to put this one away, but Harper's fighting back. Shot there to the midsection. And now here comes some more shots, but Bray Wyatt with a shot of his own Float over now. Agility of Bray coming into play as Harper with some shots to the midsection and a big boot once again to follow. Big boot there to the chest. And now Bray sent into the corner. Harper looking to follow up in a big way as Bray Wyatt is set up now on the top turnbuckle. What is Harper thinking? Luke Harper's going to up the ante here in this contest. Superplex perhaps here. Luke Harper. Oh, superplex to Bray. Here's the cover by Harper. Shoulders are down. And Bray Wyatt stays alive yet again. What resilience on display by Bray Wyatt as now Harper ascends the second rope once again. And now Harper with a Hurricane Rana off the second rope. The agility of Harper coming back into play. As now, wait a minute, Harper looking at Eric Rowan. I think Harper may be asking for some advice. Bray Wyatt struggling to get back up to his feet. Bray Wyatt slowly but surely back up to his feet now. And Luke Harper, German suplex, no. Catches that elbow instead. And now Bray, Sister Abigail. Where did that come from? Here's the cover by Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt picks up the victory. That victory came out of nowhere. But the Sister Abigail was enough to put away Luke Harper. And a loud and clear statement here tonight from the former leader of the Wyatt family. Do not mess with Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt defeating Luke Harper here tonight at Clash of Champions. But I have got a feeling that this is far from over. The following contest is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
We are back here at Clash of Champions as it's now time for the Intercontinental Championship match. And here comes the challenger, the former Intercontinental Champion and the self-professed Hollywood A-lister. There is The Miz. And it was at the No Mercy pay-per-view where The Miz lost his Intercontinental Championship to Shinsuke Nakamura. Ever since that day, The Miz has vowed, and he has become incensed to get back that title. He has employed a much more aggressive style in the ring, and I'm very interested here tonight to see how it fares against the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, in the official rematch from the No Mercy pay-per-view. This time it will be one-on-one, just The Miz versus Nakamura, as opposed to the fatal four-way match that took place last month at No Mercy. And there is the Intercontinental Champion, the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. He now makes his way down to the ring. Nakamura was able to become the Intercontinental Champion in a fatal four-way match where he defeated Elias, Dolph Ziggler, and of course the former Intercontinental Champion and the man that Nakamura pinned to win the championship, The Miz. WWE fans firmly behind Shinsuke here tonight at Clash of Champions. Nakamura, of course, a fan favourite amongst many WWE fans, and well, Nakamura is one of the most fearsome strikers in WWE. Do not get me wrong, but I am very interested, as I've already said, to see how Nakamura fares against this newfound aggressive attitude of The Miz. It's going to be very interesting indeed. Still to come your way tonight at Clash of Champions, we have got the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the Ascension as they defend their titles against the Dukes of Dapper, and of course our must-see main event for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles will take on Finn Balor one more time in one-on-one action. This time the Balor Club will be banned from ringside. Introducing the participants. First, the challenger, currently residing in Hollywood, California, The Miz. And introducing his opponent, from Kyoto, Japan, he is the current Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura set to defend the Intercontinental title for the first time since he won it here at Clash of Champions. The official rematch from the No Mercy pay-per-view is about to be underway, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. The Miz looks very focused here this evening as this matchup is now underway. Oh, and The Miz starts things off with that big boot that we've seen in his past few matches. And now Nakamura going to be sent off the ropes. No, Miz pulls him back into that knee to the gut. And The Miz gains the upper hand early on here in this championship encounter. Elbow to the back of Nakamura, but Nakamura delivers the jawbreaker, and there's a massive kick right to the chest. And that kick has all the potential to cave in your chest if The Miz is not careful. As The Miz evades that boot from Nakamura, and this time does send him off the ropes, but Nakamura blocks it with that counter. Miz though with a shot there to the gut of Shinsuke. And there's another shot to the back by The Miz. Oh, and Nakamura head first off the turnbuckle now. And there's a big right hand by the challenger. Oh, and The Miz raking the back of the champion. The Miz has got to be careful not to get himself disqualified as there's a big drop kick. As I was saying though, The Miz has got to be careful not to get himself disqualified due to that new aggressive style in the ring. As he targets the skull here of Nakamura. Big stomp there to the face. And now The Miz trying to get Nakamura back up to his feet, but there's another jawbreaker by the champion and a running STO to follow it up this time. And now Nakamura turning the tide around as there's a knee right to the skull of The Miz. And the hard-hitting style of Nakamura now comes into play as he misses out there with that knee off the second rope. And now The Miz capitalizing with the backbreaker. And now Nakamura getting his skull bashed into the mat by The Miz. The Miz gets Nakamura back up to his feet. Nakamura with the reversal. Sends The Miz into the corner now. And there's a shoulder tackle. And now the champion has the arm of The Miz. And using the rope here for a bit of leverage. The cross arm breaker. And I think this is a good time to bring up champion's advantage for Nakamura here in this match. If Nakamura gets counted out or disqualified intentionally, he'll still retain the title. I don't think that's the game that Nakamura plays though, as Nakamura goes flying to the outside off that stun gun. Nakamura would rather beat The Miz straight up here tonight to keep his title, I think. As now The Miz has Nakamura up on his shoulder, power slam into the steel steps. And that will do some damage, even if you are as resilient as Shinsuke. And now the Miz and Nakamura continue to battle on the outside of the ring. Miz has got to be careful not to get himself counted out here accidentally as Nakamura fights back with some elbows into the gut of the Miz. And the Miz sends Nakamura back inside the ring now. And the Miz will follow. And the matchup continues now on the inside of the ring as there's a forearm by Nakamura. And now Nakamura from behind, German suplex perhaps, but the Miz able to counter. Arm drag there by the Miz, and there's a left jab as well, backing Nakamura into the corner. Oh, but now the Miz off the second rope. Big bulldog. Face first into the mat goes the champion. First cover now of this match, and a kick out at 2. Nakamura remains in this matchup as now the Miz delivers the dropkick to the face. And the challenger may be closing in on regaining his championship as Nakamura gets sent into the corner, and there's that jumping clothesline. That is vintage Miz right there. As now the Miz drives his knee into the spine of Shinsuke. And the Miz really doing some damage here in this match as nobody home there. Oh, and Nakamura with another knee. Miz went after the knee of Nakamura, instead caught a knee to his own skull. Did the Miz, and now Nakamura ducking underneath the Miz. Big fist to the face. And another one. And now here comes Nakamura building ahead of steam. Spine buster. And now the Miz crawling his way into the corner, but I don't think he wants to be there. As here come good vibrations. Oh, and there's a stomp as well for good measure. Nakamura with good vibrations. And now Nakamura taunting away to his fans in attendance tonight. The Miz is down and he may be reeling as Nakamura closes in on retaining his title. But the Miz with a kick to the gut. Big right hand, and now wait a minute. Skull crushing finale. And oh my goodness, is the Miz going to be able to do this? He hooks the outside leg to regain his title. No, Nakamura's still in this. That was a close call there for the Miz. He almost got back his championship. This is a different side of the Miz. I've never seen the Miz this relentless before. As he targets the leg and knee of Nakamura now. And now the Miz setting up the champion Wizard of Oz. That swinging reverse DDT. Miz trying to get Nakamura back up to his feet. Nakamura takes out the leg of the Miz. And oh, right to the arm. That may be a dislocated arm for the Miz. As now Nakamura, knee to a skull. And the Miz wisely rolls to the outside, creating separation. The Miz may need a breather, but here comes Nakamura meeting the Miz on the outside now. And again, these two have up until a count of 10 to get back inside the ring. Otherwise, they'll be counted out by the official as Nakamura gets sent into the barricade. And now into the ring post as well. And the Miz taking it to Nakamura on the outside. Head first goes Nakamura off the steel post. And now Nakamura sent back inside the ring. Referee continuing to count out the Miz, but now the Miz back inside the ring also. Nakamura catching him there with that boot. Nakamura still with life left within him as the Miz catches the leg of Nakamura and delivers a dragon screw leg whip. And now wait a minute, the Miz. The Miz may be looking for the figure 4. Can he get it locked in? Yes, he can. Figure 4 locked in. Is Nakamura going to submit? The Miz to regain his title. No, Nakamura with a massive shot there to the face. Separation made now for Nakamura as the champion gets the Miz up onto his shoulder and hangs him out to dry. And here's Nakamura with the cover to retain his title. And the Miz stays in it. Kick out there by the Miz, and frustration maybe setting in for Nakamura. It's not often you see that as there's a big need of a skull. Nakamura in control of this matchup right now with the fans behind him. As the Miz back up to his feet. And there's a big boot. Big boot to the face of Nakamura. Nakamura now though with the fireman's carry takeover. Great counter. And now Nakamura snap their takedown and locks the Miz in the arm lock. Slowing the momentum of this matchup down is Nakamura. And again, you don't see this too often. As now the Miz with a shot there to the gut. Oh, Miz trying to grab Nakamura, but Nakamura quicker on the draw. And now the Miz is going to be set up on the top turnbuckle. This is not where the challenger wants to be, as there's a big shot from Nakamura. And oh my goodness, what is this? Nakamura off the top with the landslide. Holy hell. Landslide off the top rope. And Nakamura now going to target the arm of the Miz. Oh, and the arm is not meant to bend like that. And now here comes Nakamura off the ropes. Dropping the elbow, but the Miz rolls out again. Smart move by the Miz. And now a kick into the gut. And now here's the challenger. Snap DDT. Planting the skull of Nakamura into the mat. Cover to win back the championship. No! Nakamura remaining alive here in this contest. The Intercontinental title hanging in the balance, as now the Miz up on the second rope. Measuring Nakamura, double axe handle to the skull. And now the Miz drives his knee into the back of Nakamura. Nakamura picked back up to his feet, left hook there by the Miz. And now Nakamura set up on the second rope. And here comes the challenger, over the top, choking Nakamura on the way down. And the Miz is back in control. WWE fans are not liking it, but the Miz is in control as there's a neck breaker. Neck breaker by the Miz. And now, oh, Shinsuke pushes the Miz away as the Miz went for something there. And now the Miz sent into the corner again. What does Nakamura have planned for the Miz this time? Sends him out of the corner. And now off the second rope, knee to the back. The knee to the back. And that may be the prelude as Nakamura lines up the Miz. Kinshasa. And that could very well be it. Not many people kick out of that. And it's over. Nakamura retains the title. A great effort though by the Miz. As we take a look at this again. First, the knee to the back off the second rope by Nakamura. That indeed was the prelude of what was to come, as the Kinshasa knee strike was delivered to the Miz, and that allowed Nakamura to retain the title. Congratulations to Shinsuke Nakamura. He is still the Intercontinental Champion here tonight at Clash of Champions. Good effort by the Miz, but it was not enough to put away the King of Strong Style. Welcome back everybody to Clash of Champions, live on pay-per-view, as it is now time for tag team action. And here come the challengers here tonight to the SmackDown Tag Team titles. They are the Dukes of Dapper. The following contest is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And there are the unique duo of Aiden English and Jack Gallagher, the Dukes of Dapper. A fan favourite team on SmackDown Live, and recently they have been on a roll, not just in terms of crowd reaction, but also in terms of victories. They have managed to stack up 3 consecutive victories in a row, and also in a short period of time as well. Tonight they look to make it a 4th consecutive victory in a row, and in doing so, capture the SmackDown Tag Team Championships from the Ascension. Do the Dukes of Dapper have what it takes? to become the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions? We are going to find out momentarily. Such a unique tag team are the Dukes of Dapper as they await their opponents. And here they come, the current SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Connor, Victor, The Ascension. The Ascension failed to capture the SmackDown Tag Team Championships at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view against the New Day, but 1 month later, they were able to defeat the New Day with Xavier Woods banned from ringside and capture the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Xavier Woods, they say, was the reason that they fell short the first time around at capturing the titles. And SummerSlam may be evident of that fact because Xavier was banned from ringside in that occasion. Tonight they defend the SmackDown Tag Team titles against the dynamic duo of the Dukes of Dapper. Will tonight mark the end of the reign of the Ascension as Tag Team Champions on the blue brand? Introducing the participants. First, introducing the challengers, the team of Aiden English and Jack Gallagher, the Dukes of Dapper. And introducing their opponents, they are the current SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the team of Connor, Victor, The Ascension. So here we go, tag team action coming your way in just a few moments as the Ascension defend their SmackDown Tag Team titles against the Dukes of Dapper. And the referee holding up what is at stake in this contest as Aiden English looks to start things off with Connor for their respective teams. And here we go, there's the bell, we are now underway, and Connor starts things off there with a massive uppercut. Right to the throat of Aiden English. English, though, fighting back with the shoulder tackle. Taking Connor down to the mat and slamming his arm into the mat as well. And now English went for the right hand, Connor with one of his own. And there's a kick into the midsection and a clubbing blow to the back as well. And the Ascension gaining the upper hand as this matchup begins. Double axe handle there to the back of Aiden English. And now English is going to be sent into the corner. And Connor delivers the splash. High impact right there. As now English is picked back up to his feet. Connor, knee right there to the skull. And looking to follow up now is Connor as there's a backbreaker. Knee driven into the back of Aiden English. And English may be reeling here early on in this match. Not a good sign here for the Dukes of Dapper, but English now with a fireman's carry takeover. Great reversal, but now Connor reversing back. Inverted DDT there to English. And Jack Gallagher wanted the tag there, but Connor not going to allow it to happen. As English is sent back into the corner, and there's a tag. In comes Victor of the Ascension. And we're going to get some double team action from the champions. Double axe handles to the back, kicks to the midsection as well. And the Ascension are rolling, and they have been from the get-go as there's a tag. And now in comes Gallagher. And Gallagher misses the clothesline. Connor with a massive shot there to Gallagher. Oh, and there's a forearm right to the skull to follow up. Fist now right to the face of Jack Gallagher. And the Ascension doing very well thus far as they defend their titles. Gallagher sent into the corner now, and Victor gonna unload with some massive rights. To the skull there of Jack Gallagher now. Oh, look at this. Victor is choking Jack Gallagher in the corner. Victor saying that he's smarter than every single person in the arena tonight. And he receives boos for it. As now Gallagher looks to take advantage of that showboating. Drop kick. Taking Victor down to the mat now is Gallagher. And this may be the comeback for the Dukes of Dapper. As now Gallagher locking in a submission maneuver. Bow and arrow locked in here. Connor wants the tag. Victor, though, wrapped up here in this submission. Oh, cover. And a quick kick out. And now big shot there from Victor. Follows it up with a kick into the midsection. Backs Gallagher into the corner momentarily. And now there's a tornado DDT. Victor out of the cover to retain the titles. Only a 1 count. And now Victor's going to try and get Gallagher back up to his feet. But Gallagher, Hurricane Rana, taking down Victor once again. And now off that stomp to the face, Gallagher drives his knee into the side of the head of Victor. And now there's another stomp. And what is Gallagher thinking? As he ascends the second rope. Wants Victor back up to his feet now, does Gallagher. And Gallagher went for the double axe handle. Victor sidesteps. There's a big European uppercut and a big right hand, followed by a chop and a European uppercut. And now Jack Gallagher in a lot of trouble as he gets isolated away from his tag team partner. Tag now back to Connor. And in comes the powerhouse of the Ascension once again. What a clothesline that was. And that may be the end of the match if Connor covers Gallagher. Connor, though, not going to do that. He wants to inflict more damage onto Jack Gallagher as he drives his elbows into the shoulder blades. And now Gallagher being picked back up to a vertical base. Gallagher now with a jab. And here's Gallagher fighting back. European uppercut of his own. Oh, and Gallagher with the headbutt. Didn't quite catch all of it, but he got enough to take Connor down. Connor now, though, with a boot to the face. And just like that, Connor right back up to his feet. And now Jack Gallagher sent into the corner once again. Tag now back to Victor. Quick tags here from the Ascension. And now what is this? The Ascension lining up. Gallagher, my goodness. Shoulder tackles by the Ascension. And the current SmackDown Tag Team Champions are in full control of this championship encounter. Elbow to the back there by Victor. And now, went for the right hand there, but Gallagher fighting back once again. Big forearm smash and a European uppercut. Backing Victor into the corner of the Dukes of Dapper. And a tag is made. Wait a minute. No way! Rolling fireman's carry slam. We've seen this before. English off the second rope swanton bomb. And the Dukes of Dapper out of nowhere may be able to put this one away. No. Connor breaks up the cover. And now Gallagher looking to make him pay. As English takes a bow to the WWE fans who are firmly behind the Dukes of Dapper. And now Aiden English setting up Victor. Falcon Arrow. This may be the comeback for the Dukes of Dapper. The comeback that they desperately need, as in comes the big man again. Single leg drop kick. Connor with a massive punch. And now off the ropes. Oh, English sends Connor to the outside. The WWE fans firmly behind English as he tries to get the Dukes of Dapper back into this match. Connor now off the elbow sends English back inside the ring. And now Connor trying to capitalise, but English caught him and sends him to the outside off that right hand. And now English looks to capitalise on this moment. Can he do so, though? That is the question as Connor goes head first off the ring post. Off the ring post goes Connor. And now the powerhouse of the Ascension goes skull first off the ring steps as well. English has this matchup in hand right now. SmackDown Tag Team titles on the line as this matchup continues. Connor trying to get back up to his feet. English waiting for him to do so. Oh, and now Connor, though, capitalising first as he sends English into the ringside barricade. Oh, and there goes Gallagher. Knocked off the apron for no reason. And now Connor switching his focus back to English now as English gets sent off the ropes. Connor with a big boot to the face. And Connor is firing himself up. The comeback of the Ascension may be nigh. As Aiden English gets sent into the corner once again. Oh, but this time there's a boot to the face. And now English from behind. Massive suplex. Taking Connor down to the mat, and there's an elbow. Right to the chest. And now English off the stomp. Trying to get Connor back up to his feet, but there's an elbow into the gut. And now Connor pulls English back into a sidewalk slam. Back first into the mat goes English. As now Connor heads up to the second rope. And now Connor may be looking to fly here. English slowly makes it back up to his feet, and there's a shoulder tackle by Connor. English is in a lot of trouble right now. He needs to somehow find a way to get back into this match. Back into the corner goes English once more, and a tag back to Victor. And now the SmackDown Tag Team Champions send English back first into the turnbuckle. That's going to do some damage as now Victor is legal. STO takedown to Aiden English. And now Victor may look to close this one out. SmackDown Tag Team titles are on the line, as the Ascension may be looking for it here. The downcast may be coming. English needs to look out. Oh, the downcast connects. Downcast by the Ascension. Here's the cover by Connor. And the Ascension are still SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The Dukes of Dapper unable to capture the titles. As we take a look at this again, the downcast delivered to Aiden English. Jack Gallagher thought English would kick out. That mistake cost the Dukes of Dapper severely, as the Ascension were able to retain the titles. The Ascension are still the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They remain at the top of the SmackDown Live Tag Team Division. Congratulations to the Ascension. Where do the Dukes of Dapper go from here? The following contest is for the WWE Championship. It is now time for our main event here at Clash of Champions. As here comes the phenomenal one. AJ Styles set to challenge Finn Balor once again for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles fought Finn Balor for the first time in the new era at the SummerSlam pay-per-view, where he fell short due to a roll-up as he was about to end the match with a Styles clash. Then the rematch took place at the No Mercy pay-per-view last month, where Finn Balor once again prevailed, this time though due to Carl Anderson and his interference. Tonight the Balor Club will be nowhere to be seen because they have been banned from ringside by General Manager Shane McMahon. Styles set to face Finn Balor for the third time here tonight in the new era of WWE. Will tonight finally be the night for Styles to capture the WWE title, as here comes the champion. Finn Balor has remained the WWE champion since WrestleMania, when he won the championship. That is one incredible reign as WWE champion. Finn Balor, the only WWE champion here in the new era of WWE thus far. Will tonight be the night that AJ Styles finally prevails? Will tonight be the night that Finn Balor's incredible reign as champion comes to a screeching halt? We are about to find out. WWE title on the line here in our main event. Introducing the participants. First, the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia. He is the phenomenal AJ Styles. And introducing his opponent from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland. He is the current WWE Champion, Finn Balor. No Balor Club here tonight for Balor. No distractions here tonight for AJ Styles. This could very well be the end of Finn Balor's incredible reign. Balor has grown more and more egotistical by the week since he kicked the WWE fans out of the Balor Club. Tonight that could come back to bite him, as the WWE title hangs in the balance here in our main event. And we are about to be underway. Styles versus Balor once again here tonight for the third time in the new era, and we are underway. And Styles is going to start things off by pushing the champion into the corner. And the referee's going to look for a clean break here, but he won't get one. No surprise as Balor takes the cheap shot. Balor's going to do whatever it takes here tonight to retain his title. I think everybody knows that. As there's an STO by the champion, taking Styles down to the mat early on. Styles now though with a jawbreaker and a dropkick right there to the chest. And now Styles getting Balor right back up to his feet and sending him into the corner. And now Styles with a jumping forearm smash. And now Styles looking to follow it up. Off the ropes, drops the knee right there to the skull. And Styles gaining the upper hand as the matchup begins. Soccer ball kick right to the spine there of Balor. WWE fans firmly behind the phenomenal one, and that is no surprise. As now Balor with a jawbreaker of his own. And now the WWE Champion looking to follow up. As Finn Balor delivers a sit-out powerbomb to his challenger. And now off the stomp to the midsection. Balor ascends the second rope. And here's Balor. Went for the forearm smash. Styles gets out of the way. And now from behind with a German suplex. And just like that, Styles is back in control here in this contest. Big stomp there to the arm of Balor. And now Finn Balor being picked back up to his feet. And here comes AJ Styles. Unloading here on Balor with the phenomenal blitz. Ending with a massive clothesline. And now Finn Balor being repositioned in the center of the ring. Springboard moonsault by Styles into the first cover of this match, and it's only a 1 count. More damage needs to be made. And AJ Styles has no issues with that as now Finn Balor off the reversal. Back suplex from behind. And now Balor into the cover. Maybe out of desperation. Oh, maybe not. The ego of Finn Balor coming into play, and that may cost him here. And I mentioned that before this matchup began. Pride cometh before the fall, as they say. And if Balor gets too cocky here tonight, Styles could capitalize, and we may have a new champion. As Styles again with another flurry of strikes. AJ may be in his element here tonight. He is so damn focused. As there's a springboard 450. Here's the cover to win the title. No, just a 1 count yet again. And old Balor evading whatever that was from AJ. Maybe a rolling neck snap. As now Balor drives his elbow into the back of Styles once again and plants him into the mat there with that downward spiral. And now the WWE Champion going after the arm of his challenger. And now Styles being sent into the corner. Balor may be thinking shotgun dropkick. Yes, he is. He sends Styles across the ring, out of the corner, and there it is. Shotgun dropkick by the champion. And now Balor slamming the arm of AJ Styles into the mat. Continuing to focus in on the arm of the phenomenal one is Balor. And now Styles being set up against the ropes. Finn Balor sending Styles now to the outside. And here comes the champion, Balor, tope con hilo. Taking out Styles on the outside. And now AJ Styles being picked back up to his feet. There's a big uppercut to Balor. Oh, but Balor sending Styles back inside the ring, creating a bit of separation there. And now Finn Balor gaining the upper hand as both men are back inside the ring. Styles now, though, fireman's carry takeover. Great reversal. And now Styles and Balor going back and forth. Big shot, no, Balor blocks it. And now Finn Balor, Michinoku driver, getting the better of Styles in that exchange. Cover to retain the title. No, Styles kicks out at 2. The matchup continues as now Finn Balor heads to the apron. And the WWE Champion with the Tope Atomico. Trying to get Styles back up to his feet now is Balor, but there's another jawbreaker by the Phenomenal One. And now AJ Styles setting up Balor against the ropes now. And it may be AJ's turn to fly as Balor gets sent to the outside by Styles. Here comes the Phenomenal One with a tope con hilo of his own. Styles showing Balor how it's done. As Styles gets Balor back up to his feet, but Balor sends Styles into the ring first. Balor the first one to capitalize again. And it appears we have some Balor fans in attendance tonight, as now Styles with some elbows to the midsection of Balor, creating some space. And there's an elbow smash. Balor up against the rope, Styles sends him off. Baseball slide through the legs. And now AJ with a Hurricane Rana to follow. AJ taunting away to the WWE fans, throwing up the too sweet symbol. As now Balor gets picked back up to his feet. Styles sending him off the ropes again. Oh, but this time Balor caught him. Gut-wrench suplex by the champion. And now Finn Balor slamming the arm of the Phenomenal One into the mat yet again. Balor continuing to focus on the arm of AJ Styles. As now Finn Balor turns Styles around in the corner. And here comes a second shotgun drop kick from Balor. Back first, rebounding out of the corner. Into the cover now goes Balor to retain the title. No, Styles remains in this match. Styles able to hang in there, and the matchup resumes. And now the WWE Champion taunting away to the WWE fans in attendance tonight. Again, the ego of Finn Balor coming into play. As now AJ Styles gets picked back up to his feet again. Balor looking for something, but Styles able to reverse. And there's a back suplex by Styles. And now Balor being picked back up to his feet. As AJ, no, Balor with another reversal. Styles now on the apron. Catches Balor with that kick. And now wait a minute. Balor's in position. Phenomenal forearm. The Phenomenal forearm out of nowhere. Do we have a new champion? Here's the cover. Shoulders down. Styles did it. No! Balor kicks out at the last possible second. How close was that? As now AJ taunts away to the fans. Looking for motivation. Looking for that support. And he gets it. As here comes the Phenomenal One. Building momentum off the energy of the fans. Jumping clothesline there by Styles. And now Balor gets sent into the corner. Balor sending Styles out to the apron. Styles though back in with that elbow. Balor is stunned. Balor is dazed. Styles may be closing in on a victory. Another flying forearm there in the corner to Balor. And now the Phenomenal One wants to add an exclamation point. He wants the Styles clash. Will he be able to connect it? Balor being set up. The arms have been hooked. There it is. Styles clash to Balor. Do we have a new champion now? Here's the cover. Styles did it. AJ Styles is your new WWE Champion at long last. As we take a look at this again. First it was this massive elbow to the skull there of Balor. And then the flying forearm smash once again in the corner. And then the Styles clash would follow, and it would be enough to put away Finn Balor and allow AJ Styles to capture the WWE Championship. At long last, Finn Balor's reign as champion is over. And I could not think of a better man to hold that championship than the phenomenal one. What a way to end Clash of Champions. Good night, everybody.